Just a quick heads up, this round contains a camo pattern on one of my teammates that is probably the most garish thing I've ever seen in this game, so astigmatism havers and other people with vision problems, just be warned. Thanks. Happy Christmas Eve, everybody. It's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request actually from Salty Walty. He really likes the new wood grain camo that they gave out a couple of weeks ago. I do too. And he said, okay, as a request, I'd like you to do a mobile suit as a Christmas tree. And it's like, okay, well, I know which one already. It's Hambrabi. It's like, wow, that was quick. And yeah, just, look at it. It is absolutely Christmas tree material. So yeah. This is, I believe, the level 1 Hambrabi at 600. I ran a few rounds with this. I had some really not good ones at 700 and 750 where I just could not get anything going, and I just wound up isolated and focused an awful lot, which, yeah, happens. But, okay, yeah. Landed a shot with the Fedayeen rifle. I kind of lucked out because there is a new Gundam mass production fin funnel type here and a ZAML, which at distance I mistook that over on armor form for, I believe. And yeah, so now I'm fighting that. But, oh yeah, and this is also the first time I've run the Hambrabi, or run a video of the Hambrabi, since it got buffed in the Festival of Buffs last month. As you can see, it now has a Marasai beam rifle as a sub-weapon. And yeah, I just rolled because I knew there'd be somebody behind me. And, yeah, I may put a vision warning on this one, because that Christmas colors zebra pattern on that Jagan, I think it's a Burnham Jagan, is just, well, it's hard on my eyes, and I only have a little bit of astigmatism, so yeah, I will probably preface this with just a little bit of a warning for people with sensitive vision, because that thing is harsh upon the eyeballs. But yeah, so far so good. We've got a lead. We've got 6 minutes left, and yeah, not bad. Yeah, I like the changes to the Hambrabi. It's pretty good. I still wish it could use its back cannons in mobile suit mode, but I don't remember if it ever did so in Zeta Gundam or not. Probably not. I'm sure over the years we've had this conversation before, but memory of goldfish, as I like to say. So, but yeah, there's the MP new. There's the MP new taking sea serpent damage. And there's the MP new just taking continuous melee damage from me until its psycho frame is active. Somebody else got the finish. That's fine. I'll get this G5 out of my hair. And I'm not sure if it's the standard G5 or the G5 booster, but either way, yeah. Here comes a ZAML, which I think, one of the things about, running things like the ZAML is if you're scoped in, you may not notice somebody who's just below your field of vision, like I was, coming right at you. Because, yeah, the pilot was waiting for the heavy stagger cannon to come back up, because that would have saved them from me. But regardless, and yeah, that is, oh man, that is just, like I said, that is harsh. But yeah, this is a good map for the Hambrabi, because yeah, a lot of times when I use it anymore, mobile armor win there. That's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, a lot of times when I use it anymore, I do not get an opportunity to use its mobile armor mode. So, that is a nice thing. So, and yeah, yep. Okay, standard Gundam Unit 5. Yeah, it's the level 4 of that as well, so it can be, overtuned to hell and back. And like I said, I am at level 1, so yeah, my options in that regard are not as robust. But still doing relatively well, I think. I made like the round part at the waist silver. I made the conduction cables gold, as if to be garland, and just left the cockpit hatch a nice bright red. So I think the colors worked out. I wish you could rotate melee patterns, melee camouflage patterns. Melee patterns. Well, those are kind of important too. But Yeah, I wish you could adjust the camo patterns the way you can in Gundam Breaker 4. Because, like, just having the wood grain run vertically instead of horizontally, I feel like would work for the, would be thematically better for this. But, hi, Field. Hello. Um, yeah, just watching the beam just kind of scatter off the surface of the thing. That is an eye field in action. I like that they have an effect for that. It was, or that the effect for that is more visible now. When they first included eye field effects, that it was a little bit harder to tell for me. To be honest, that may just be the difference between the PS4 and PS5 versions of the game. I can't honestly say. Or maybe it's just easier to see on this map. I don't know. But regardless, yeah, it's, they're eye fields, and they're a little bit easier to tell when they're there. At least for me. It could just be I've gotten better at looking for them. Who knows? But, okay, the bomb at our base was defused. Person held onto their iframes long enough to not get run down by my mobile armor mode. And, yeah, person with me got number 3 got the last shot. That is good. And I think since that is the G5 trying to gun me down again, I'm going to just live down here for a minute and figure out what I can do. Also, that is a fake beacon suit, which I did not realize until, until that. So we'll find out which one in a second. I think that's probably the Burnham Jagan. Oh, no. Modulonica Mark II. Okay. Yeah, I guess that does have fake beacon. Has fake beacon, and it has, of course, the dummy balloon that takes it off the radar for a second. So I still want to see the Shar's counterattack suits get their dummy balloons. Like, at the very least, that would be a fun thing to add to the Jagan. I understand that a lot of the other things have enough weapons that might be hard to implement. But at the same time, yeah, that would be good. Yeah, I just took a lot of support fire damage. But, okay, there's the new. And managed to get the last shot on that. And a little bit too far away for the Marsai rifle. But, technically also a Hyzak rifle. But the game tends to call it a Marsai rifle. So, that particular model of rifle goes all the way back to the Akzaku, of course. But, let's see. Missed that. But yeah, just good round to be taking a Hambrabi. Like I said, couple of good supports to harass. This is going to be really, really kind of one-sided, but I wanted to get something where I performed well in time for the holidays, so yeah, that's what we're going with. And yeah, like I said, I think I'm just going to put a warning at the beginning of this that there's some really garish color here. Let's see. We have got 10 seconds, so that explosion is going to be my last. Yeah, that G5 did a pretty good job of thwarting me repeatedly. I'm going to have to try that at 600 with a good set of overtune and other accessories and see what I can make happen. Big wide open maps like this definitely help. But yeah, that worked out pretty well. And like I said, I think the colors did too. So I did not make the board, but I'm pretty sure my stats were decent. Yeah, 130,000 damage, 5 and 4 came in second overall. I hope you enjoyed it, Salty, and Merry Christmas to everyone watching. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. I'm not going to go through the Hambrabi buffs, I'm afraid, because this is like the third video I've recorded in a row, and I'm starting to get a little hoarse. So it's a good time to stop. But yeah, for sure, the link is in the description to the raid buffs from November, so give it a look if you get a chance.